Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi and I am here to do the full moon in Libra reading for the sign of Sagittarius. And this full moon is going to be quite interesting because right after the full moon, a few hours later, we have the spring equinox. So we have the full moon in Libra and we have the beginning of Aries season. So there's going to be some polarity in our emotions. You know, the Libra is about balance, compromise, feminine. Aries, the war, let's charge forward, masculine energy. So with the polarity of those two forces, I strongly urge everyone to think before you speak because everyone may be feeling a little moody at this time. And since Libra rules relationships, this full moon could have, full moons always make people a little emotional. So if you're dealing with relationships and people are getting on your nerves, you have to practice some balance. So to counteract any emotions you may be feeling, I would say dance, do some sports, and then come back and deal with the situation a little later once you calm yourself down or regroup, because we also got Mercury retrograde, so you may have to regroup, reassess, rethink, all that, but it all boils down, the key word is compromise. At this full moon, we're going to have a different understanding of ourselves and how we relate to other people. So, with that, this, as I said, is a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And so, how is this going to affect you, Sag? 10 of air in reverse. So, this is reverse, so there's a sense of hope. There's some type of renewal. There's a turnaround. This way, it's like all your dreams were just dropping. These are all dead birds, all dead dreams or whatever. But this way, you have a new sense of hope here. There's a turnaround in your thinking. There's a turnaround in the ideas, or maybe this was a plan that you thought of and something happened and it didn't work out. So now you revise that plan. So there's just regenerating those thoughts. So, now you have a new hope here, a new start. You can go back to the back to the drawing board, more or less. But remember, heirs of the mind, so this is like really how you're thinking. Now we have here the Six of Chalices in reverse. So maybe you're feeling there's a lack of abundance, or you may have forgotten that, you've forgotten that giving a little kindness to others can go a long way to brighten your world. So maybe you're living in some past emotional stuff and refuse to move forward. You're holding on to something emotionally from the past. Even though here, there's something renewed. There's something that you're able to start over again, but maybe you'll be more free once you turn this situation around. Now, the thing too now, this air, this is like of the mind, and then all this water, this is emotion. So maybe you're having the polarity with that Libra Aries. This is more internal, your heart and your head. Maybe this is a battle between your heart and your head here. But here, the message from Spirit is the sun. I love the way it's depicted here. So we're looking at freedom and vitality. And, okay, wait a second here. Let me pull this up. Wait a second. I'm just reading it. I read it directly from here. The spirit message. And the spirit message is move ahead on your projects with, move ahead with your projects. You can now derive energy from a new luminous and benevolent source. Leave all your worries leave all your worries that darken your life behind you. So here, okay, so you got a new start here. This is a sense of renewal, a renewed hope. So there's something emotional that you can let go of at this time. Because here, you have the sun. This is like a renewal. You can reinvent yourself. And you can reinvent yourself with ease. Things that held you back in the past are no longer an issue. Live, love, and laugh. Enjoy. Get out in the sunshine. What's that song? Walking in sunshine. Yeah. Okay. Azotolite. I believe I pronounced this correctly. But this is cosmic evolution. This is related to spiritual energy and information for guidance and insight. You should recognize that every soul is precious and ensures you mean that you remain in cosmic energy or cosmic harmony. If you realize that every soul is precious. So here, you're here to represent spiritual light on the earth and help evolve. So make yourself heard. Avoid becoming impractical and having too high of an opinion of yourself to the detriment of others. Retain your humanity. So I guess it's like get out your head. Maybe you're all in your feelings. And get that sense of renewal, even if it's a renewal of perspective, which is interesting. Renew, redo, reassess. Because we have the Mercury retrograde and we have that female masculine polarity. So, as I prefaced earlier, this is a good time to understand yourself and how you relate to others. That's what this is about, relationships, this Libra moon. Now, like the crystals, I really believe everything is in nature. That's why I love the crystals and the trees so much. And we have the strawberry tree, which is a rare gift. And it says, when seeds fall, they return home to their true essence. Your true essence brings return and reintegration of spirit to spirit. A rare gift. Isn't that what is said right here? You have a rare gift here. That's that cosmic evolution. Oh, there we go. That rare gift. Wow. That's beautiful. Now I pulled a chakra card, and this is the solar plexus, which is interesting because the solar plexus, solar, ruled by the sun. So get out into the sun. Spring is here. Get outside. I know we've had some couple nice warm days. It was like, let's get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. So get out in the sun and enjoy that. Now, we pulled the abundance. Now, with this, one choice may be wise and the other may be foolish. Choosing well will involve temporary sacrifice in order to gain your desires. Remember that you can always make a new choice. So this is going back to what's in your head. What have you been thinking about? Well, this is new stuff coming about at this point in your head. Hope, renewal. And here, You want to hold on to old stuff, that bitterness or being stingy. This is like being bitter, being stingy, or scarcity, or just old emotional baggage. But the sun wants you to have a renewed start. Just like this Ten of Air, release all this stuff. You know, you have the cosmic energy. You have rare gifts. And that sense of abundance. You know what's interesting about this card is really it goes back to kind of like how the girl uses her mind. And basically it's like, they're here, it's like coins dropped into, down the drain. And the old guy's like, oh my God, I lost my money. Where the young girl, this young person was like, oh, I'm going to get it. They take like a string and some chewing gum and get the string down there. And they pull up those coins. They use their intellect to figure it out. Instead of like, oh my. So this is interesting. We say use your intellect because air, this. What are you thinking? Instead of being emotional, like, oh God, I lost my money. It's like, get rid of all that old stuff. Let the sun shine through. Let it come through. I guess the words here that you should think of, I only seek to give you what you ask for. What do you give, or do you give anything more, or do you, if someone asks for something, do you really give it to them? Or you're like in your head? Get out in the sun. Get out in the sun. Compromise. Compromise. That's the key here. Compromise. And if you're not able to compromise, go do some sports or dance and work all that out, because everyone's going to be feeling emotional at this time. It really doesn't matter what full moon, whatever sign it is, it's just what is prevalent at the time. We have Libra. This has to deal with relationships. So it could be a work relationship, love relationship, friend relationship, whatever. You know, somebody may be like really having you to work at compromise. And think before you speak, because also we got Mercury retrograde. So you guys, let me know what you think, Sagittarius. Like, share, subscribe. Leave me a message. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.